What make these narrow ocean passages in the Indian Ocean region powerful enough to sway global trade and trigger wars? Welcome to Analyzing Articles by Anushka. Today we will analyze an ORF article dated 23rd May 2025 titled Shipbuilding, a New Front for US-China Competition, written by Vivek Mishra and Akshat Singh. The pie chart shows how the shipbuilding market share for China was just 5%. South Korea and Japan were together at 74, but now as of 2024, South Korea and Japan together are at 42%, but China has risen up to 53% to capture a huge slice in the shipbuilding ecosystem. Growth reasons for China include domestic manufacturing, low labor cost, export heavy economy, and government subsidies. China has dual use production facilities offering commercial as well as naval shipbuilding capabilities. Such a production facility eliminates barriers between commercial and defense sectors, yielding strategic and economic benefits. China has the largest navy in the world with a battle force of over 370 ships and submarines, including more than 140 major surface combatants. This graph shows how around 2005 the US Navy had a fleet of around 300 and China was around 200. But now, by 2030, the US fleet size will remain the same, but China will reach 450. One of the most important lines from the article was a faltering capability at sea, which is in reference to the US Navy's decline, has raised concerns about Washington's ability to protect important sea lanes of communications and dominate choke points, vital for timely control of international trade during crisis and protecting global trade routes, a core role of the US Navy. Since China is spearheading in the region, surpassing the US, amplified military buildup and rapidly growing capabilities come under focus, stressing the need for the US to re-establish deterrence in the Indo-Pacific region. Having said that, China is also engaging warmly with Russia, making hopes for its Arctic domination. Icebreakers play a crucial role in maintaining a year-round access to the Arctic. China recently deployed 3 icebergs in the Arctic waters, depicting its polar ambitions. So that's all the crux of the article. But now let's dive into its structuring. Two interesting vocabulary words: reinvigorated, which means to give new energy or strength to, and belligerence, which means to have aggressive or warlike behavior, are also mentioned in the article. Also, the phrase saying US China rivalry has hit the high seas is a very noteworthy one. Thank you.